Alchemy Pay. This is how you can pay with crypto at McDonald's. Do you want to know which altcoin truly has real everyday usability and is still flying under the radar? Alchemy Pay brings crypto payments to real businesses like McDonald's or Shopify. And while the general public is still asleep, you could be one of the first to recognize the potential of Alchemy Pay. Make sure to stay until the end, then I'll show you why this coin can do more than just payment processing and what it could mean for you. Why is no one talking about Alchemy Pay, even though you can already pay with cryptocurrencies at McDonald's, eBay, or even IKEA? Alchemy Pay is not a promise for the future. It's already up and running today. It connects cryptocurrencies with the real world. You can pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, while the merchant still receives fiat currency. Over 300 partners worldwide rely on this solution, including Binance Pay, Shopify, and Visa. The coin behind it, ACH. And here's where it gets exciting. A low circulating supply, few tokens on the market, deflationary tokenomics, and a roadmap with a global focus on online and offline payments. Market potential is huge, with little competition. I have analyzed Alchemy Pay and can only say that it will be extremely exciting in the coming months. What many don't know is that there is currently an opportunity building up under the radar. I'll show you shortly why you should keep an eye on this coin. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. However, this is only a mathematical calculation and not financial advice. Then let's dive straight into the analysis. What about the market capitalization of ACH? With further adoption, the potential and the market are enormous. However, they have to compete against players like Ripple. In this area, a solid 7. How many tokens are already on the market? With almost 90% of the tokens already on the market, Alchemy Pay is massively well positioned. Strong? How strong is the roadmap of Alchemy Pay? The roadmap is very detailed. They have reliably worked through it in the past. They have already achieved some milestones. In this area, strong ACH. How strong is the team of Alchemy Pay? The team has expertise in the blockchain and payments sector. They have a strong track record here. But the information about the team is limited, which is suboptimal. In this area, still a solid 7. What is the narrative of Alchemy Pay? Ultimately, the narrative is bridging fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat. This naturally makes them interesting for everyday payments for merchants. 173 currencies are supported in over 300 in-payment channels. Strong. What problem does ACH actually solve now? It solves the problem that paying with cryptocurrencies in everyday life is not so easy. Here, ACH offers a platform for merchants and of course customers. It supports Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, and crypto payments. All in all, they solve important real-world problems. 9. How is the sustainability? Alchemy Pay operates on Ethereum and the Binance chain, both of which are energy efficient, but not the best on the market, especially in the payments sector. That's why only 5. Then the investors have large capital. They have Binance Labs as a partner and QFPay. All in all, they are solidly positioned. 7. Who are Alchemy Pay's competitors? Ripple, Stellar Lumen, and of course PayPal. What makes Alchemy Pay unique, however, is the hybrid, fiat to crypto, and that they are already integrated with many merchants. By the way, I link my analysis of XRP below in the comments. In the area, 7. How strong is Alchemy Pay's marketing? They are active on X and on Discord. All in all, they are solidly positioned in marketing. 7. Stop. If you appreciate such in-depth analyses, then feel free to leave a like. That supports my channel and my work. Thank you very much at this point for your support. How simple is the idea behind Alchemy Pay? The concept of being able to pay with cryptocurrency in everyday life and doing so easily is clear. Therefore, also 8. What is the vision of Alchemy Pay? Ultimately, they want to be the global player and the financial hub with the Alchemy chain, but also RWAs, meaning real-world assets and AI-based payments. They especially want to be compliant here, which is of course positive. Strong 8. Is ACH deflationary? Does it have a maximum supply? ACH has a maximum supply, but no deflationary mechanisms. Therefore only 6. What is the fully diluted market capitalization? They are well valued and fair here. 9. How is the liquidity? Very strong, they are easily tradable. How was the initial token distribution? 62% for utility, 38% for stakeholders with slight lock-in mechanisms. All in all, a solid 6 here. Then there are top coin holders. The risk that individual actors holding many tokens is present. Be cautious. 5. How is the utility in everyday life? The tokens are used for transaction fees, staking, rewards, and voting rights. They also support merchants here and are involved in DeFi and blockchain onboarding. All in all, the utility has already arrived in everyday life. We just don't notice it. A very strong 9. How strong is the community of Alchemy Pay? They are active on X, active on Discord, and have a strong community. It is actively used in everyday life. All in all, they are solidly positioned. 7. Then importantly, what news is coming in the future, especially this year? They want to acquire various licenses here, advance the development of Alchemy Chain, and potential RWA, meaning real-world asset integration, is very relevant. In that area, a solid 7. If you want to have just one coin on your radar that advances crypto into the real world, then it's Alchemy Pay. This altcoin is stronger than the market currently leads us to believe, and that is exactly the opportunity. The coin has a real use case. Crypto payments in everyday life, at McDonald's, Shopify, or IKEA. The tokenomics are well thought out. The supply is limited. The roadmap aims for global deployment. Additionally, there is almost no direct competition in crypto to fiat transfer. The market potential is enormous. For me, Alchemy Pay is a classic, under the radar. If the mass market discovers crypto, the potential is immense. Before we get to price scenarios, what do you think of Alchemy Pay? Have you perhaps already used it in everyday life? I would be interested in your opinion. Write it in the comments. And now we come to the price scenarios. What is important? This is not financial advice, but purely mathematical calculation. If the entire crypto market grows massively, liquidity returns to the markets, and Alchemy Pay also gains a large share. Ultimately integrating crypto payments more and more into everyday life, meaning they are increasingly adapted. Alchemy Pay could reach between 0.028 and 3,035. This is massive growth, but it requires certain conditions. If you want to buy Alchemy Pay, I will now link you to a crypto exchange below that I always use. It is affordable, simple, and has most altcoins. That is the most important thing, because you don't always get all altcoins on all crypto exchanges, but MeXC has most of them. If you use my link below, you will also get a $20 bonus on top. So the link is in the pinned comment below. Thank you very much for your support. Now, very important, since you know the potential of Alchemy Pay, I am linking you above to an altcoin analysis with a price forecast that is very exciting. There is no other altcoin like this one. Why? Feel free to find out in the analysis. So, we'll see each other in the next video. See you soon.